Hey guys, it's Bodie with IPTVWire.com. In this video, I want to let you know about a few important updates that have recently happened to Amazon Fire TV devices. One of these updates is bad and I'm not a fan of, and the other update I think is really cool, and I'm going to talk about both of these in this video. So I first want to mention that all of this information has come from AFTV News, which is my favorite resource for everything related to Fire TV devices. The first update I want to let you know is Amazon blocking the long-running Fire TV capability called ADB debugging, which has broken a lot of popular applications with no warning. So if you scroll through this article here, there's a pretty complex image with code and things of that nature for developers. And I'm not a developer myself, guys, just a quick disclaimer there. But the ADB commands are so important because right here, as AFTV News explains, it's not a capability used by many Fire TV apps, but without it, Fire TV apps can no longer perform certain advanced tasks such as freeing up internal storage space by clearing the cache of all installed applications. So if you've ever tried to expand internal storage on an Amazon Fire Stick because it only comes with 8 gigabits except for the Max, this is the way you would do it, is by enabling this ADB debugging and using ADB demands. So with this new update, this will not work. Now, the same also goes for the popular application called Mouse Toggle. So I'm sure many of you are familiar with Mouse Toggle, as that provides a remote alternative for Fire TV devices. And without these ADB, commands or connections, you cannot use apps like Mouse Toggle now. So this is a very big deal, guys, and I've had several people in the comments below let me know about this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually plug in my Firestick 4K Max towards the end of this video and see if I still am allowed to use USB debugging. So I'm just curious if this update has already rolled out. So that is the first update I want to let you know about, is Amazon removing this ADB debugging and ADB command. So I'm not really thrilled about that. The second update I want to let you know about is Amazon, giving this new Fire TV remote and keyboard for quick and simple control from anywhere. Here's a picture here from AFTV News that just explains this. And there's always been a Fire TV remote application that is nothing new, but it looks like you can use this as a keyboard now. So think about all the long URLs or just long addresses that you can now just copy and paste by using a remote application on your phone. This is a very unique feature here and update, and I am impressed to see this. So I'm going to show you this one in more detail as well. And AFTV News comments, the latest Fire TV software update has made some annoying changes like I just talked about before, but it has also made some good changes. One of those changes is the addition of extremely easy to use virtual keyboard and basic remote that can be accessed by any web browser. So guys, I'm going to show you that in this video and how you are able to do this. So now I'm going to hop over to my Amazon Fire Stick 4K Max and let's take a look at some of these new updates in more detail. All right, so I just plugged in my Amazon Fire Stick 4K Max, but guys, this should still be applicable to using any version of the Amazon Fire Stick 4K, Amazon Fire TV Cube, or also Amazon Fire TV Television. So the very first thing I want to do is make sure that my Fire Stick does have the latest version of Fire OS. And to do that, simply hover over to the far right over the settings icon, scroll down and click My Fire TV. And then once you do that, click About. And then once you click About, scroll down and click Check for Updates. And as I do that, you'll see here it says last check Thursday, February 29th, which is the recording of this video. And it says your Fire TV is up to date. Now, if yours does not say that, you will have to wait a little bit while your system does go through a new update. And after that, what I would do is click the back button on your remote and you'll want to click Developer Options. Now, if you do not see Developer Options, you would want to click About and then click Fire TV Stick 4K Max about 10 times until you see the message that says no need, you are already a developer. So click the back button on your remote, click Developer Options, and this is what I'm looking for, ADB debugging. So it looks like by default this is turned off. Now what's interesting, if I click the OK button, it now turns it on. So I'm not sure if this update is fully kicked in on my device yet. Now let me know in the comments below if you guys even see ADB debugging anymore on your Fire Sticks or Fire TV devices. But it looks like for me, ADB debugging is still working. Now it says on the right here, it says turn on to enable ADB connections over the network. Warning, this will allow anyone on your network to install applications from untrusted sources. So what that tells me is that Amazon removing ADB debugging, they're going to come off and say it's a security thing. We're protecting the security of our Fire TV devices. But honestly, guys, it's probably just a way to protect their profits, as when people alter home screens with custom launchers, oftentimes you need to turn on ADB debugging in order to do that. So when you're using custom launchers on Fire Sticks and things of that nature, Amazon does lose money as they have ads floating around all over the place on their Fire TV home screen. So that would be my guess. So that's what I wanted to look at when I plug my Fire Stick in, is it looks like I still do have ADB debugging. And now what I want to show you guys is that new Fire TV web-based virtual remote and keyboard that I can use to start controlling my Fire Stick without the need for my remote. So what I'm going to do now is show you on my phone that I'm going to install the application and connect it to my device. All right, guys, so I just entered my PIN and I'm now synced up with my Fire Stick, and here is what their new remote application looks like. You'll see here we have, typical up, down, left, right. We have the OK button in the middle. We have the home button, the pause play button left and right. We also have a voice assistant button up here. And what's cool is you have an apps and channels button right here. And there's also an option for a keyboard right here. That is the new update that Amazon just rolled out, is this keyboard functionality. You'll notice the options button right here with the 3 lines. And if I go ahead and enter the keyboard option, this is where you can type in now things using the keyboard on your phone. One of the biggest pain points, especially using the downloader app, for instance, if you're typing in long URLs or long websites, you can now just do this on your phone, or you can copy and paste from another source instead of just taking minutes and minutes to type in long addresses. So that is the number one benefit of this new remote application, in my opinion, is that keyboard functionality. So now I'm going to come back over to my Fire Stick and I'm just going to, mess around with this remote and then show you guys around a little bit. All right, so I'm back on my Amazon Fire Stick 4K Max, and I am using the remote application on my phone as I'm scrolling through here. So this is really cool. I hit the home button. I'm going to hit the back button. I'm going to hit the apps and channels button. It's not showing up on here, but you can hit your apps and channels on your phone, which is really cool. So if I'm going to hit the downloader app, I just did it on my phone and now it's launching it on my Fire Stick. I'm going to click allow, click OK, and you can start using this right here. You'll see there's even a QR code option where it says it's easier to type on your phone. Use your phone's camera to scan the QR code. So there's even that new QR code option as well. So I'm not going to go through any more of this stuff, guys. I just wanted to show you these really quick Fire Stick updates. And, really I'm not a fan of the ADB, but I am a fan of this new remote application on my phone. So I appreciate you guys watching this quick video. Be sure to like this video, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about Amazon's latest Fire TV updates. Are you a fan of them? Do you not like them? I want to hear your thoughts. And also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Again, this is Bodie with IPTV Wire. I hope you all have a great day.